main opponents, the ruling NPP, suggesting that they have a million and one ways to win the election despite these challenges. How scared is the NDC about it?
Look, NPP has never won any election genuinely in this country. From their tradition, they believe that victory is what matters. So the end justifies the means. So they think that any means of securing victory is good for them. Whilst we have been focusing on trying to find ways of making our elections cleaner, whilst preparing for elections, we prepare to be able to, if you like, stop rigging or anti-rigging measures. Those are the areas where we have traditionally put our focus on. So we are not surprised that they would want to find means of rigging the election. But when you win, and you win very well, you can give some allowance for whatever they will be abusing their incumbency for, and you still emerge victorious. So we are not scared at all.
And
we know that the great
incumbency advantage is
they will use the incumbency advantage. There's no problem. There is no doubt about that. But we still think that no incumbent can be more powerful than the people. So if the people have decided that you must go, you would have to go. And so whether it is up to you to go peacefully or you resist the movement, but it will happen all the same. But the consequences will be dire for whoever attempts to use any other means than fair means to try to remain in
your
power.
Electoral machinery, let me put it that way. Your officers that you're going to put out there, those who will be at the polling stations, those who will be at the strong room and all over the country. How well are they prepared to face these challenges? Because now we're told that win the polls at the polling station.
We can share the nature of the problem, but how we are going to solve it, I guess that is something that I will call it classified for now.
Great. Now, let's then look at the ticket on which the party is contesting the 2024 election. Mr. John Mahama is a former president, and he has accepted his former running mate to pair him into 2024.
Yeah.
This ticket, what do you see about this ticket that will be able to stop the breaking of the eight?
Thank you very much. Actually, it's a very solid ticket. That is why we actually won the 2020 elections, but victory was snatched from us through some abuse of incumbency. So that is why we believe that the ticket is solid. We need to repeat it. That's why we've repeated that ticket. And the other side is even weaker because when we took Nanado and Baumia, I don't think that it is the same as pairing Baumia and Napo. They have turned out a weaker ticket, so that is an advantage to us.
But this is the same Baumia who, from all indications in 2016, gave the NDC some challenge as far as campaigning is concerned.
Yes, I would say yes, because when you are hearing lies for the first time, it's appealing to you. It is not the same when you live through the lies and the lies are exposed. It makes the person who used the lies in the first place become very bad. It dents its credibility. And that is why His Excellency Baumia's credibility has been so badly dented now that once he's been presented to us, we don't think that Ghanaians want to buy.
It's a threat. It's not a threat at all.
It's not a threat at all.
At all to the NDC
not
in
at all,
2020.
not at all to us. Because in choosing leadership, credibility and integrity is the most important attribute in choosing leadership. So once you've tainted that credibility, you are done with. And in fact, he has survived because of the level of, shall I say, political consciousness of our society, Ghana, level of awareness, enlightenment, and so on. That is the reason why he has survived. I do not think that somebody like Dr. Bawumia would have survived in any, mature democracy at all up to this stage.
Why was Prof. Nana impeded?
Because she's a solid candidate.
Just that?
By all standards. Yes, because we are not just looking at, popularity and things like that. We are trying to find good leadership for this country. And so when a party is choosing a leader who is positioned to win elections, you must look at what happens beyond the victory. And Prof. Nana is a solid administrator. She has administered one of the largest public universities in this country successfully. When you come to her ministerial accomplishments, you realize that by far education and agriculture are the largest and most complex and most difficult to run ministries in this country. Her abilities were put to test in the Ministry of Education. And the records are very clear for everybody to see.
The choice of the party? The entire party?
Yes.
There was no dissenting view at all.
Oh, you cannot have a political party behaving like a command institution like the military. In fact, the lifeblood of politicking is debate. And so whenever there is any proposal, there will be debates around it, pros, cons, and so on. And then once a decision is taken, everybody comes on board. And I think that we've made the best decision in the circumstances.
Let's look at the NDC's policies when it went power. Mm-hmm. Now, you said at the unveiling of Prof. Nana Jane that the party has a huge task and the need for all to be on board. Now, in taking the reins of government, what is the plan to revive the various challenges that we're seeing? Economy, governance, and all. In fact, the concern of many is that President John Mahama has 4 years, and it's going to be a tough one. In fact, figures we are getting indicate that even the Ghanaian cedi will in 2025 continue to depreciate. Is the NDC ready to bite all this and turn things around? And how is it going to do it?
We are very ready to do that. But I guess you don't expect me to preempt our manifesto launch.
The voters want to hear how the NDC will do it.
No,
so
they will have ample time. That is why we are going to launch the manifesto, and there will be opportunity. We will tackle the sectors of the economy, sector by sector, get opportunity to present fully, and then allow people like you to question us up to the implementability of the various policies that will be churning out. But we have already, one of the biggest challenges the country is facing is unemployment generally, and you've heard our flag bearer proposing a 24-hour economy. there are other policies that we will be announcing sector by sector to deal with the challenges. The economy generally is in very bad shape. And beyond that, the other components of the economy, like the energy sector, the problems are, I guess, are even bigger than what you see in the general economy. The agriculture sector has challenges. The education sector has challenges. So there will be ample time for us to, give the opportunity to Ghanaians to hear our policy proposals, and they will be questioned about how feasible these alternative proposals are.
But do you get worried when you hear people say that the NDC is unable to explain the 24-hour economy?
Oh, you see, if you declare intentional, what do you call it, intentional dumbness or something, it is up to you. Okay, I believe that the 24-hour economy policy proposal has been bought into by majority of Ghanaians, and they are flying away with it. But our opponent will say that we don't understand it. And if I say I don't understand anything, you can be talking. It's like trying to wake up somebody who is actually not asleep. As we are in this room, if I'm sitting by this desk and somebody comes banging at the door, and I say, oh, I won't mind him. You can bang till tomorrow morning. But if I'm actually asleep, the bang will wake me up. You understand? So there are a group of people who want to use propaganda to just say that, oh, they can't explain it, thinking that that will be bought into. But I believe that it is a simple policy proposal, and then as we move forward, we'll churn out the means of getting it properly implemented. But simply put, we have said that we are running an 8-hour economy, whilst our competitors out there in other countries, many other countries, are running 24-hour economy. So, ab initio, we are disadvantaged. So we think that let's work for more hours, and then we can put the nation in a very competitive edge. Our machines will be working in the factories, the machines will be working 24 hours, and then we get people to work in 3 shifts. That means more people employed and all that, and more productivity and all that. So we'll, as we go on, the day we launch the manifesto, if there will be a segment or a full day to get people to understand how it is going to be implemented. And then I'm sure that to the doubting Thomases, they will be brought
to them.
They will be brought on board. But our opponents are scared, and they want to, their first reaction was that, oh, it's been implemented already because chop bars are doing it and all that. Something you don't understand. How do you claim that it is being implemented? And now they know they know that the people are buying into it, and they are jumping to the other side to say that, oh, NDC cannot explain it. We don't understand it. Something you don't understand. How did you claim that it is already in operation?
We're still here on